Ranch dressing for breakfast, Bobby? That's impressive.
Ranch dressing for...
So we have all these really fabulous
Chad.
That is my version of like winning an Oscar.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh wait, we're the three worst ones.
Okay.
Hello, dear.
Hi, Jen.
Is this your living room?
So that little
You got us a little bowl of
your
men.
The pink one?
Yeah.
Luxardo are my favorite maraschino cherries.
Same. So,
Thank you for this.
of course.
Like that you brought your shades into a hot set.
You brought your mouth, so I brought my shades.
Yeah, and so we have all these really fabulous
I see
gay
it.
men with terrible names. So please feel free to choose the one that you like the most.
Thank you.
Honey's more like.
Is that watermelon juice?
It is.
I love watermelon juice. Can I have watermelon juice with mint, please?
You got it. So I guess we can start with.
Tell us about your naps, Tan.
That's my favorite pastime. I had an hour and a half nap yesterday, which was gorgeous. I went into my Yeah, I was on my couch. Sofa.
You got it.
Thank you.
I was on my sofa.
Oh,
Lovely.
Thanks, babe. It's a
Releases
little bit like
oils.
wilted.
Oh, it's fine.
On my sofa yesterday watching a documentary about the royals, and I started to get a bit
as one
sleepy.
does.
Always, and I started to get a bit sleepy, and I was like, I'll have 10 minutes. And I set my alarm for 10 minutes, and then
Thank you.
as soon as the alarm hit, I turned it off, and I had another hour and 20 minutes.
Thank
Gorgeous.
you.
Gorgeous.
Amazing. So when you guys are like not putting on a big show and you have people over around your house, like what does that look like? Who do you invite?
It's all about dinner parties at home with the OGs.
Same.
You know?
That's kind of my vibe as well. We I do a lot of like screening parties with people. So Queer Eye is one of that way we did. Is this right? Learning things.
Yes.
Love it.
You guys have tons of projects going on the side. Like it's crazy. Like where do you find the time? But you've got a cookbook coming out. You just launched another website.
New furniture line, new website, new wallpaper collection.
Obsessed
There's
with the
my book.
website, by
Everyone
the
keeps
way.
asking me, why haven't you put a book out? I'm like, I just put out a furniture line in 16 countries. A new website.
Give me
like,
time.
There's my book.
Takes a long time, yeah.
And you have a book as well.
I do. It came
Naturally
out.
Tan?
Yes, I do. It came out. Thank you so much.
Times bestseller.
Thanks so much.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what was that?
New York Times best-selling list.
Yeah, and that was done last year, and it came out I think a couple of months ago now. Yeah, busy boy, very busy boy.
Do you like find time to watch entertainment, like any type of
Yes,
television?
I'm always watching TV when I'm not working.
2 shows that I've really gotten into. One of them I just forgot which one it was.
Oh, loved it then. Great.
Super into
fan.
Big Little Lies.
Love.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then the second show, I don't even remember what it was, but I guess it wasn't that important.
Wow.
Blown Away on Netflix. It is a glass blowing competition. And before you say,
about this, yeah.
that sounds...
No, it's
Not
actually
interesting.
very good.
It's so good. The cinematography
really
is gorgeous. They made a show that you would be like, how long can I really watch somebody blow glass?
Oh, you worked with the whole season?
8 episodes. That's how long.
Good morning, glass blowers. Is everyone ready to play with fire?
Yeah.
Game on.
It's beautiful. So talented. You're just like, oh God, don't break it. You know, there's action, there's trauma, there's happiness, there's sadness.
Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Sorry, guys, I'm here.
That was the
I
one
find
you
it-
couldn't remember.
You can't watch something that's too violent before going to sleep, so I had to space it out.
Next question.
Okay, wait, no, I want to tell you mine. I've got a few. As you know, I'm a TV addict. Dead to Me is fantastic. So good.
So good.
The Great British Baking Show is always on in the background. Always. Doesn't matter what season I've seen it. Every one at least 15 times. Love it so much. I actually know pretty much without a recipe how to bake all of those items now. That's how much I've watched it.
I lived in England for close to 5 years, and it was like the water cooler show there. It's like
Yeah,
everyone seems to be
everyone talks about
talking
it.
about
Yeah.
it. So
That moment, truly, there is a moment on that show where the baked Alaska goes wrong, and this guy Ian has to throw it into. Well, he decides to throw it into the bin. That is one of the most dramatic.
It is the most dramatic event in television history.
All these moments that people pay a fortune for like Game of Thrones.
Right.
He did that on a budget, what looks like a
And it was
relatively low-budget
IRL.
show. IRL.
No, go. Ian.
let's talk about comfort foods. Like, what makes you kind of feel at home?
Opinion?
It was always a vat of mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Have it the next morning for breakfast. It's delicious.
Mine, you can
It
do
will
the same.
always-
Pizza.
It will always be mac and
You
cheese.
can have that for breakfast.
I
Little
get
ranch
that. A lot of
dressing.
people do. Oh, God, you and that ranch.
Ranch dressing for
Um,
breakfast, Bobby? That's aggressive.
Ranch dressing for every meal. You don't put ranch dressing on your scrambled eggs? No.
My version of.
I use it to whip them instead
That
of
is
milk.
so
No, because it's flavored.
disgusting.
No, try it and then come back to me.
All right. Circling back to cocktails, just because that's kind of the setting at
Yes.
the moment. If you were to like create a cocktail that would be you, what would that be? What are the ingredients?
On it. Mine would be a milkshake with vanilla. What's the best vanilla ice cream in Philly?
Ooh, so I love Franklin Fountain.
So I would get vanilla bean ice cream from
Franklin Fountain.
Franklin
Yeah,
Fountain. Thank
it
you
is
so
yummy.
much. And then a whole bunch of espresso from La Colombe, and I would just make an awesome little milkshake and just grate some nice dark chocolate over the top and just take a nice paper straw because we love turtles. And I would just sip on that. That would be my cocktail. There you go.
Right.
I don't drink, but my mocktail would be probably pineapple juice, some kind of soda to give it some fizz. I don't know what kind. Maybe some ginger in there as well.
And one of these maraschino cherries. It looks hard.
Maybe one of the cherries. Yeah, something pineapple and gingery.
I love
Yeah,
it.
you would
Gorgeous.
pick that, wouldn't you?
That sounds nice.
I love a good spritzer.
Nice.
Soda water, some white wine.
Yeah.
It dilutes it a bit so you hydrate while you drink. And you can have one in your hand all day long and you don't get too...
Maybe a little bitter from like a nice little citrus
maybe a little
rind.
Aperol.
Touch of
Pop that in
Aperol.
there. Yeah. So that way you drink, you hydrate, and you don't wake up
Feeling like
wretched the next day.
Yeah. We love to work more than we love to drink.
Yeah. Tan said something to me when we were in Kansas City. The three of us decked out early, and we were like, yeah, we have to go home. And Tan said, he's like, you know what? At one point in my life, I realized I had to choose between my nightlife or my day life. And we've all had to choose our day lives. Yeah.
God, I'm smart.
I know.
I
Yeah.
have such a
Wise
boy.
words.
Yeah.
Not
such a wise
always,
boy.
but when you are,
Yeah. When I get it, I really, really
you
do
get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You get it.
Somebody's telling you something.
We have to wrap in 2 minutes. So
2
we get-
minutes. Yeah, I know, right? Having so much fun.
Flew
here.
by.
So, do you miss having a nightlife?
Not at all. I am so excited when I see. So, if, for example, I've said, oh, yeah, I'll go because I want to be nice to my friends who I haven't seen in a while, and they want to go out at night, and then I see them all drop off like 3 hours before. Oh my gosh, I can't make it. That is my version of like winning an Oscar. Like, yes.
Oh, when
bitch,
somebody bails and you're
yes.
Yeah.
Like,
like, is it me alone in my home?
I get to stay in the house. I don't need to do my hair. I don't need to choose an outfit, and I get to watch TV and eat the food that I want. Yeah, I will take that over going out any day of the week.
I feel like I got it all
Gorge.
out of my system in my 20s.
Me too.
Yeah.
22.
I
Like, I have no regrets. There's
I
nothing
started-
where I'm like, you know what I really wish I would have done? Clubs have always given me social
I
anxiety.
hate a nightclub. I
Yeah.
hate it so much. Anyway.
But you guys do so
Restaurants.
much dancing, like on this show. That face.
Oh, wait, we're the three worst ones, actually.
Can I teach y'all something? So go like this. Oh, y'all got it? Hey!
Cuomo's got rhythm, he's got spirit.
Hey! Now, hey! Here you go.
He's mayor of Rhythm Town. My other sisters
I was just gonna follow her.
are not mayors of Rhythm Town. Not happening.
That is so rude. We are such good dancers, all three of us. We just fake it to like make them look good.
We are horrible.
You mentioned that you don't have to do your hair. What does that look like when you don't? I've never seen you with anything other than this hair.
It does look very similar to
Yes.
this.
Okay.
Very curly. I have naturally very, very curly hair. Wow, that creates a lot of saliva. A lot of curl. I look very South Asian. I look very South Asian, Middle Eastern when I don't have my hair done. It looks like I just arrived in the US, and I'm very excited to try
From a
American
very humid
products.
place.
I'm very excited to try American products. Yeah,
His hair curls in the humidity.
yeah, really curly. It's shocking.
It's amazing that we haven't seen it yet.
I know. I do all I
No.
can to make sure it doesn't happen.
Season
You're gonna see
3
it. You're
and
gonna see a
4.
little bit of it.
Yeah.
You'll see. There are a couple of episodes where you'll see it.
The
Camping episode.
Joey, the very first episode of season 3 was curly.
You will see it in there. The first act of that episode you see it.
Amazing.
Yes.
And that's it. I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you
guys
for having
spending
us, and
time.
thank you for reminding me that I love these cherries.
You're very welcome. Do you want to take the jar?
Yeah, I am.
And on that
You're
note,
like, actually, I was taking it.
bye,
either way.
America.
Bye.
Try not to cry. Try not to lose it.
All any of us have done, we've highlighted the best parts of you.
You're a warrior. You have people who look up to you, and there are people that you could look up to.
People should always remember, it's never too late to start over.
You got play, girl.
I need to know. I said nothing.
And I just died right here.
Oh, you don't drink it all the way down?
Can you see the resemblance?
Autograph every part of the human body.
I love it. I cannot wait till the cameras are rolling.